So here's with engagement. Ha, ha, ha. These days, I never tell my students to sing from their diaphragm because it doesn't make sense to me or them. But this phrase seems to persist, so let's understand what it probably means when people say it. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. It'll really help us out. First, let's recall what the diaphragm is. It's a thin, dome-like sheet of muscle attached to your chest wall and abdominal cavity. It's just below your lungs, separating your chest from your abdomen, or all your digestive organs. Without any intervention from you, it lowers, flattening when you inhale and your lungs expand, and it rises back into its dome shape when you exhale and your lungs deflate. So if this happens involuntarily, how do we do anything with our diaphragm? You can't feel it, you can't control it directly, so what does it mean to sing from your diaphragm? What I think people usually mean by this phrase is sing with a mindful connection to your abdominal muscles rather than thinking solely about your throat when you sing. So perhaps a better phrase would be sing from your belly, but that might lead people to squeeze their bellies really hard for a high note. We don't want that either. In classical voice lessons, you often work extensively on keeping your ribcage expanded when you sing. This is related to the diaphragm in the following way. If your ribcage stays open or expanded for longer, your diaphragm stays in that lower flattened position, and your lungs don't expel your air as quickly. So the diaphragm is related to breath control, but it's not as simple as telling a singer to sing from their diaphragm and calling it a day. Instead, here's what I do. I encourage you to feel your abdominal and intercostal muscles, those are the muscles in between your ribs. Feel those muscles engage when you exhale, first on a hiss. So inhale with me, feeling your belly expand. And then exhale on a hiss. Place your hands on your abdomen and your ribcage to feel that engagement. Inhale, expand. Exhale, hiss. And you should feel something happening here. Whatever that feels like, that's okay. Transfer that same feeling of gentle muscle engagement from a hiss to a hum. So hiss and then close to a hum like this. Inhale. Sm, sm, sm. Any pitch that's comfy for you, try that a few times. Inhale, hiss to hum. And what we want is that feeling to continue. So we don't want to go sm and lose that engagement when you go to the hum. Now we can pulse on a hiss, a hum, and something like ha or ho, like Santa Claus, feeling those same muscles kind of turn on or activate every time you initiate sound. So, s, s, ho, 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 s, s, ha, ha, ha. Try that for yourself. Again, hand on your belly, hand on your ribs. Inhale. And pulse. S, s, ho, ho. S, s, ha, ha. Finally, see if you can feel and hear the difference between singing in this way, with a mindful connection to your lower body, and singing as if you're just initiating the sound from your throat. Hear the difference and see if you can recreate it with your voice. So here's with engagement. Ha, ha, ha. And here's me just trying to make the sound from my throat disconnected from my belly. Ha, ha. Feels forced, doesn't sound that good. See if you can do that too. Hopefully this clears up the feeling and the sound of singing from your diaphragm and singing from your throat, even though both are involved no matter what we do. This requires repeated practice to make second nature, which is why we practice regularly. And it's also a bit of a mindset shift. So instead of thinking that your voice comes from your throat alone, understand and feel that it's actually initiated by your breath and your abdominal muscles. So if sing from your diaphragm makes sense to you, keep on thinking that. And hopefully if it didn't, now you have something clearer and more concrete. What would you like to see more of? Let us know in the comments. Visit 30daysinger.com for easy step-by-step singing lessons.